Hey, it's good to see you again. So, if you remember from my last video, or 2 videos ago, I was doing the Shenron quest, and I had most of them done, and in that video I got the units I needed to evolve, but I didn't actually evolve them yet, which means I don't get that quest completed. In hindsight, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna give you a spoiler here. It didn't really matter whether or not I did the quest. They had like a bug where you can just claim it without doing any quest. It's fixed now, but they did. But I didn't know that at this time, so I was frantically rushing through it because I had like 1 day left to complete this. So we're gonna start off here. I did a macro overnight, I know. I won't do it very often. I don't do it very often, but that I had to. I couldn't farm while I was sleeping, so did that. Went ahead and evolved my Griffiths while I was here, which is very nice. A good habit to build up, by the way, is to reroll stats before you evolve anything. If you get Z stats or any kind of stats, they like get to their next level when you evolve them. So if you get Z stats, then evolve the unit, you get Z plus, which then you can transfer over to your Vanguards. Is always a really good habit. And now I had gotten most of, if not everything I needed to evolve these units. Except for every single unit here, universally has 2 things I need, except for Griffith, he's an exception. Takedowns and Essence Stones. And I was low on both, so here I go. I'm gonna go straight into an infinite stage, because that's the best way to get takedowns. I'm gonna show you guys how to get takedowns pretty easily. So the best way to do it is that takedowns don't actually require you to have the kill, they just require an assist. Basically, your units that you need to get takedowns on need to hit the enemies once, have like a high DPS, in this case I had Escanor, kill them afterwards, and then they get the takedown. So the units that are weak don't actually need to kill the enemies to get the takedowns, they just need to have damage done to the enemy in order to have it. Kind of like an assist kind of mechanic. So a bunch of that. Now I always, in my last videos, I always kind of skimmed through this really quickly. I just don't really know what to add to here. It was mostly just me doing kills. I had completed all the other ones, so I had to do a Stoffo. She was the only one, or he was the only one that was left. And then went straight back to the lobby to evolve them. I had around 11 units to evolve here. 3 of them being Griffiths, and I only have 7 slots in my inventory. Which means there were some units that I couldn't equip, which was Gogeta and Ichigo. So I equipped them in my inventory, and straight back to infinite mode for me. I'm kind of gonna rush through this one as well because it was the same thing as the last time. So same strategy, except for I'm using Broly this time since I have more space in my inventory, since I only need to equip 2 units to evolve. So place them all at the spawn, and then place your DPS in the back, and that's it. You can sit here and wait. During this time I went to eat some food and get some water, and then I came back. And you can see in the little corner here, I was actually watching my own video because I gotta check. It was scheduled, I think when it was the time of me recording this, it was like scheduled to release, but it didn't release yet. So I wanted to make sure everything looked alright before I had done all of that. Anyways, went back to the lobby, got the units, and I was missing some stuff. I was missing Essence Stones. Lots of Essence Stones. So there are a few things in this game you can do for Essence Stones really quickly, and I'll list them in order. At least from what I did. Challenges, portals, dungeons. And that's exactly the order I did it in, by the way, as well. Well, sort of. I kind of mixed and matched. So we're gonna immediately go into challenges, because that's the quickest way to get like immediately, like instant Essence Stones. Especially since I haven't done my challenges yet today. I got a lot from that, but it still wasn't quite enough. I figured out halfway through this that also you can do rift shops. They also provide Essence Stones for you. So I did some rifts in between. If you see this like little corner left of my screen all the time I had like a video, it's mostly me checking if things are looking alright on some of the videos I have posted. It's good to double check and make sure everything is doing alright. Anyways, finished rift up and we're off to portals. And you might be wondering why I'm doing summer portals, because remember those summer units I was getting kills for and evolving? They take Sunshine and Iced Tea to evolve, which you can get from summer event, but also I have kills to get on Gogeta still. So for me to get kills on Gogeta, Iced Tea, and Essence Stones all in one go, portals were my best choice. That was by far the best choice I could have done. So grind some of these out really easily, really quickly, and then back to challenges. Lots and lots of challenges. Alright, after having finished those challenges, I had enough Essence Stones to evolve some of the units. Maybe not all of them, but I can evolve some of them. I I had grinded for essence stones and all the materials for just a few hours at this point. So I went to go buy the stuff I needed. You know the pearls I did? All the iced tea. I went to go buy the actual items from them. Check out various different shops as well. As I mentioned before, dungeon shops and event shops and like just rift shops, any kind of shop basically in this game where you can spend in-game currency usually has an option for essence stones. So I frantically went to those, bought them, crafted, synthesized, dismantled as I saw fit what I needed. I had forgotten how expensive this all was, so here's the money I had at the start of all this for all the crafting, dismantling, because each time you craft and dismantle it costs you a couple of gold, so keep the number in mind. It's important later. So I was actually short on essence stones. I didn't have enough for Gogeta. No matter how much I crafted, no matter how much I could find from shops, I just didn't have enough. So it was off the dungeons. And remember that number I told you to remember? Here's how much gold I have after all that. Yeah, so that was great. To avoid having to dismantle and craft anymore, I went to do a quick challenge just there, but then it was off the dungeons. Alright, I finally had enough from doing all the dungeons from all the shops to evolve my Gogeta. I bought all the essence stones. I didn't record it though, but I did get the essence stones enough to get Gogeta. And so now I'm only missing one more unit, and I'm frantically searching around to how do I get that last unit. And there was a way to get this last unit for me. So I have a bunch of rift shards, and the closest unit I can get to right now is actually Yuabaha. So I did rifts. I put the battlestone on and I did rifts. So now I said it out of the clip of me getting Yuabaha in my last video. Turns out I saved it in the wrong folder labeled for this video specifically. I have like recordings I like label and I put in my folders so I can know which video is which. I have this one put in here for some reason, but this is the rift where I got Yuabaha. So my last unit I'm going to evolve for this quest is actually going to be Yuabaha. Kind of ironic because I spent like an entire month trying to get this unit. So really quick rift. Now after long, my DPS is really high. I didn't get MVP because again, I didn't have a very good unit at this time. I got Yuabaha. There we go. That's the clip of me getting Yuabaha that I forgot to put in another video for some reason. Then all that's left over is to evolve him, which took some stones. So that led to me doing some even more challenges. So ran through challenges extremely quickly. Then I went ahead and evolved him. Well, I had to craft some stuff in dismantle. That's I think exactly what I needed. Then I evolved him. And that was my last quest. So the reason why I wasn't able to post this yesterday is because the thing actually broke. You couldn't click on anything. Even if you had all 7 quests done, you couldn't click on it. But this morning, after I slept and wasn't awake, they actually fixed it. So I couldn't be first to post it. But you know, I'm fine, but that's fine. I still got it. That's the big thing. So while doing that, I had gotten a bunch of rerolls from all the challenges and other stuff I've been doing during that quest. And so I decided to spend it on something because I haven't spent rerolls in a while. And I actually got really lucky. This is the morning of when they fixed it. So it hadn't been fixed for, I want to say another hour after this. It hadn't been fixed, so I didn't have much to do. And here's what happened. I'm at 5, I'm at 1/3 of the pay for Monarch. I could really use a Monarch on him. But giving up Deadeye at the same time, I think, yeah, let's just go ahead and do it. If you do 20 rolls with no celestial trait, it might stop here. Try it another time. Oh, that's terrible luck. See that? It's fortune. Let's go on to 100, I guess. Marksman, okay, we're getting somewhere. Come on, please. I knew this idea was dumb. Blitz, yes, roll off Blitz, please. Solar, not bad, I guess. Wait, did I again? I'll keep. Yes! Oh my goodness! Oh my! I was fucking terrified. I was actually fucking terrified. Oh my goodness! Oh, oh, ow, that hurt my stomach. That really hurt my stomach. Ow. Okay, nice. I have an unbound team. So I was really happy about that because I was low on rolls. So that clip right there was actually a little bit before I made my Shenron wish. That was after completing the trials. And it was bugged. Now it says it was bugged, you can't claim it. This was the night of that. Actually, no, this was the morning of that. No, wait, nighttime, something like that. It was like right before. But then I have another one right after. But I was so nervous because that is his second best trait. So if I had ruined him and didn't get a Monarch, he would have been completely ruined. And I had to wait until more trait rolls to get it off. So I was like really anxious that entire time. And when I finally got him, I was so excited. My stomach started like actually getting like started hurting a little bit. So really glad I got Monarch on him. And here's a second unit I got really lucky with the Shenron trait rolls. They fixed Nornesh. I want to see what it does. Nornesh. Okay, wish. Oh, let's see. Hello. Power, wealth, success. A Vanguard familiar selector. I don't have Tengen yet, so wealth. No, I don't want to proceed. I don't proceed. I don't. Please stop. Let me rejoin. I don't want 100,000 gems though. Like, what am I gonna do with that? Okay, please let this work. Nornesh. Wish. Yeah, hello. Shenron, you look like you're made out of crayons. Success. Thank you. Yes, absolutely. Nice. That's insane. That was worth the grind. Okay, so there's that. Alright, I have 200 rerolls now. Perfect. I am not gonna spend it on anything right now. I lied. I immediately spent it. How am I getting this lucky today? What the hell is going on? I don't even know what's going on right now. How did I get? I'm getting so many Monarchs right now. So some things to keep in mind. One, I wasn't expecting anything on this reroll, so I forgot to record beforehand. Guts, I kind of recorded it because I was part of another video, so it's kind of part of that. This one I didn't expect anything, so I didn't record. And two, so Shenron gives you 200 rerolls, so the number you'll see is from that. So I spent about 8 rerolls in total on this one. So yeah, that was a really amazing day today. Shenron gave me some insane luck. I got 2 Monarchs in the same day. It was great. I felt amazing doing that. And then I always saw the rerolls, Monkey King, and like splitting it up, seeing if I can get anything else with it. I did get some. I got a few mythical traits. Those are my only Monarchs so far. So I now have 5 Monarchs in total, and a full team now, an unbound team, which is I'm really proud about. I'm really proud of. So you get the idea. So yeah, I felt it was honestly kind of stressful. I don't know how to like, because I'm free to play, right? So I never really expect Monarch, I guess. Like Monarch really isn't a goal, right? I'm like, okay, let's get Monarch on this unit. Every time I say it, it's usually kind of a joke because I'll take whatever I can get. Deadeye, Blitz, Marksman. Because I don't spend any money on games. To have 2 Monarchs in the same day is crazy. And on units, I've wanted Monarch on Guts and Sakuna for a while now. For a while. So I don't know what to say about that. I was really lucky today. Yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.